This is Devin Steiner, Manager of Athletic Communications. I'm joined by the head coach of the women's basketball program, Rick Albro. And Coach Albro, first things first, you earned your first win this season on Tuesday night against Grace Christian, 91-43 victory. How did it feel to get that first win of the season?
Well, it's always nice to win, but I had told the girls going into the game, before the game, I wanted to play against the game. It wasn't about Grace Christian on Tuesday night, it was about Davenport. And we did some things that I'm very, very happy with, but there's still some areas we've really got to work on and clean up as we proceed forward and get ready for GLIAC action.
In that game, what were you the most happy about that your team did?
Well, three things that I just put in a newsletter to our booster club and our alums. Number one, everybody got to play 12 plus minutes. That's an awesome opportunity for everybody. Everybody scored. And then the third fact, well, I guess two more. We only had 3 turnovers through the first 39 minutes and 56 seconds. Taylor got an offensive rebound, thought it was the game horn going off. It was the shot clock, and she just threw the ball out of bounds. We would have only had 3 turnovers. Last Friday at UIndy, in an 89-86 game, we only had 10 turnovers. Playing at the pace we're playing, that is outstanding. That's something that we've been harping on, working on. And if we can keep our turnovers down, Grace Christian did not score 1 point off of those turnovers the other night. That is a huge stat.
And sometimes it's a tough transition, going and playing a non-NCAA school, beating them by a good margin, and now you turn around and on Friday and Sunday you play 2 GMAC schools, NCAA Division II schools. What's your practices been like after that win?
Well, yesterday I had a fuller practice plan, but when I saw the girls, how tired they are, and these are student athletes, and my team is quite serious about their studies, and I could see that it was a long night, and so I scaled back a little bit, but we've got to have a good one today. We've got 2 different preps. Okay, these are 2 different teams from the same league. One is going to play a lot more up-paced and attack the rim off the bounce, and one's going to shoot a lot of threes. And so right now it's Findlay up first, and they've got a length on us, which almost everybody does, so we have to be concerned about that. They're going to play a zone. They're going to trap us. They're going to pressure us. They want to push it and then turn around one day prep for Hillsdale. I don't think they're going to play quite as fast, but they're going to take an awful lot of threes.
And talk about your freshman class and what you've been seeing from them so far through the opening 4 games of the season.
Well, they got their feet wet early. They had to take 2 long road trips, and I talked to them yesterday, the whole team, about, they have to understand what a grind this is. They're excited to play their first games and excited to play their first home game, but now here we go this weekend, 2 games in a matter of short period of time. And it is really a grind. And so they've come a long way. We've thrown a lot at them. If you ask them, they talk about what a difference it is with the defensive end. Some of them sat back in a YMCA 2-3 or 1-2-2 zone, and now they have to worry about how to guard staggered doubles and how to go over and under a high middle floor ball screen, things like that they've never dealt with. And so the mind is really rolling. And we just have to continue to get them reps about that so they can continue to get better every single day at that end of the floor.
And in the game against Grace Christian, you guys provided a good amount of full court pressure. Even in the half court, it was a lot of ball pressure. Grace Christian struggled with it. Are you guys looking to do that here on out? Is that something Panther fans can be accustomed to?
Well, one of the stats that I was just wowed at on Tuesday night that I've never seen it before. We took 96 shots. That is amazing, okay? That's quite a tempo. And last Friday night at Indianapolis, which had to be a fantastic game for the basketball fan to watch, I've had some people tell me that, we took 75, 79 shots. And so we want to push. We've got some shooters. If they get an open look, we want them to take it. We're probably going to take more threes than I've ever had a team take as a coach. But that's what our strength is right now until we get Jenna back and we can start pounding the ball inside. And yet, when we get Jenna back, it's going to open up the outside even more. So, yeah, we want to keep playing fast.
And again, the 2 games this week, you guys host Findlay on Friday at 7 p.m. for tip-off, and then Sunday versus Hillsdale. That's a 2 p.m. tip. Thanks for joining me, Coach, and best of luck.
Thanks, Deb.